to the conclusion of round 2. And we welcome you back to the Sands Hotel and Casino, Atlantic City, New Jersey. Marv Albert with the fight doctors, Rudy Pacheco. Live on NBC Sports World, Ayub Kalule. And the black trunks, Mike McCallum with an undefeated record, 16-0, 15 by knockout. And the white McCallum putting Kalule down late in round 1.
Come on, let's go.
Kalule was considered the world's top amateur boxer at 139 pounds, that entering the Montreal Olympics in 1976. But because of the Olympic boycott by the African nations, Kalule did not compete at the time. The feeling was Kalule would go against Sugar Ray Leonard, but it did not come to be, and then Leonard went on to win the gold. 5 years after that, they did have the matchup with Leonard coming away with the victory.
Speed.
And we're 1 minute in, round 3.
In the corner, Al Silvano, apparently satisfied with his performance in the second round. Well, I don't know why. Had told Ayub Kalule, now you're doing okay. Just stick to the body. Stick to the body. Well, he's blown the first 2 rounds, and McCallum looks like he can just pick him apart.
Kalule does look more interesting in this third round.
As a way of that your interest peaks when you keep getting hit on the left side of your face by a right hand. You get the feeling that McCallum's sort of playing with it. He doesn't punch real hard, and then all of a sudden he lets go a really hard punch. He just pity-pats, and then he lets the right hand go hard.
His corner tried to stir him up because they felt that McCallum was just resting through this third round, just checking it out.
Ayub Kalule's punches don't seem to have too much in him. He's going to the body, but they're not really hard, singing punches. Doesn't seem to be. Oh, they're all getting a little low now.
And again he connects on Kalule. He hurt Kalule in the second round, put it down in the first, and Kalule in trouble again, and McCallum senses it.
Now McCallum just pot shotting, looking for that one good shot.
McCallum scoring well in this third round. From the midway point on, as we approach 10 seconds left of the round, and the legs of Kalule weakening.
Legs look rubbery right now.
We'll be back with round 4 in a moment. Braxton defending against third-ranked Eddie Davis. And what should be a middleweight brawl between Mustafa Hamsho and Bobby Jazz. Also on the card, knockout artist Tony Ayala. That'll be 9 o'clock New York time next Saturday night.
Oh, those body shots that McCallum was putting in all during that promo. He was pummeling the midsection of Ayub Kalule. Ayub breathing very hard and getting hit by just about anything that Mike McCallum wants to throw in there.
McCallum getting between the gloves of Kalule, then going uppercut.
You know, there's such an interest in the Chez fight. It's really remarkable. Hamsho's captured most of the audience in repeated fights, and we really don't know what Bobby Chez has got till he faces a veteran like that. I think it's going to be an exciting fight.
And Bobby Chez will be the subject of an interview in our studio tomorrow during the course of NBC's Sports Special.
It's final 2 rounds and the WBC World Heavyweight Championship live November 26th on ABC.
Introducing the Volkswagen Rabbit.
To round 5, Ayub Kalule trailing badly on the scorecard to the man in the white trunk, Mike McCallum, who comes in undefeated, a record of 16-0, 15 by knockout. Kalule in the black, one-time WBA junior middleweight champion, record of 40-2. 19 knockouts, fighting
200. 200 will put it down.
Good right hand by McCallum. McCallum putting Kalule down late first round.
Well, this bout is shaping up to be yesterday versus today. The wave of the future is sweeping over, and maybe into retirement. Ayub Kalule, who's come an awful long way to eat all those right hands he's eating. He's come all the way from Denmark, and so far has lost all 4 rounds. Has done nothing to convince Mike McCallum he should respect him, and indeed he is showing no respect. He's standing right in front of him, not giving him any lateral movement.
Although if McCallum does go on to the victory here, Kalule, type of boxer who continue for several years fighting in Europe, where most of his fights have taken place.
Right hand just bouncing off of Kalule.
Good left hand by McCallum.
Yeah, unfortunately, in Europe, I think they still have a 1930 attitude. They just keep them fighting forever until they can't use them anymore and then discard them. I hope that sooner or later they get a little bit more merciful and guys retire at an earlier age like they seem to be doing around here. Maybe Sugar Ray Leonard will show the way with his manful retirement right in the middle of all those riches.
And we approach a minute left in this 5th round. And it's
Balls in one shot.
McCallum. McCallum out of Kingston, Jamaica. Moved to live with relatives in Canada as a teenager before moving to Nashville, Tennessee, where fought as an amateur. He was guided by 1976 Olympian Clint Jackson. Part of the Clint Jackson stable that included Johnny Bump City Bumpus and 7 others.
How would you like to be Bumpus and be standing in line looking at Aaron Pryor? Would it make you think of going to trade school and finding a different profession? What a wonderful fight last night, as long as we're talking about it. Pryor and Arguello. I can't remember a thrill like that since Leonard and Hearns and Ali Frazier won.
Double right hand by McCallum in what has been a non-action 5th round. We'll be back with round 6 after these words. And this is round 6 scheduled for 10. Mike McCallum, Ayub Kalule. McCallum in the white, Kalule in the black. What does the fight doctor's scorecard show?
A total shutout. And have not given around to Ayub Kalule. I must mention here that Mike McCallum certainly has not had any trouble with this left-hander. I mean, if this is the experience he needs to fight a left-hander, he's certainly getting it in gobs because he is handling him easily.
Bing. Press ball. Come on, let's go. Under.
McCallum has that facility to turn over a punch. He's throwing a straight hand and then comes with an uppercut right under it. The mark of a good combination puncher. The guy can punch straight and then come with an uppercut immediately behind it.
Kalule has recovered. He was knocked down in the 1st round. Nearly went down in the 2nd. Beaten badly in the 3rd. And while McCallum has carried the fight, Kalule not looking the way he did back in round 3 when it appeared that McCallum was all set to conclude matters. And again, McCallum setting up with the jab and then goes to the right. Strong left hook to the body being utilized by McCallum, showing us his entire repertoire. Uppercut, hook,